Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Electronic Harassment Parent Coalition of Palm Springs, California. My name is Kevin Bond. I'm the owner of this site, and I am the host for your show. And I just wanted to do a quick video tonight about today's postings. Um, you'll see today a very important message about, believing your friends when they tell you that they're abused, because it might be the only chance they ever get. Abuse is one of those things that um, when you're brave enough to talk about it, it should be taken seriously. And unfortunately, that's one of the problems that we've experienced with our police department here in Palm Springs. And it's because, the crime is not a usual crime. It's something very difficult to explain, and it's not easy, and it comes across as being very, schizophrenic sounding and all that. But there are people that need to say what they've experienced for a long time. And it's important for me, as the person that a lot of this crime centers around, to speak out about it. And that's what today is about. I talk about how unfortunate it is that when I have to tell my story, that it includes a woman that is a person from my past that's a bully. um, I think a lot of gay men go through a period of abuse, especially during like their early teens, with women and men that abuse them and are bullying to them. You see it a lot in the news today about kids that are committing suicide because they are bullied at school. But my story is about what happens when a bully stalks you and follows you for 30 years of your life. And it's a tragic story about how a person whom I believe to be, probably mentally very ill or severely depressed, has carried a certain kind of hatred for me that is really irrational and not really very well founded. Um, I certainly did not want to talk about this person ever again. I never intended to ever see her or hear from her ever again. But circumstances and events transpired that brought me back to this area to have to deal with it. And, I certainly wasn't thinking that this person had anything to do with anything until Jonathan Mendenhall, mentioned the name, and I had never spoken to him about her. I had never even considered that. It's just something that happens when you return to an area that's, kind of a small town area, and, somebody has run around and spread rumors and all this kind of stuff about myself and my family, and then subsequently went around and tried to meet all of my friends. Well, unfortunately, the person that was my childhood bully um, is also the same person that filed a petition for workplace violence against me full of lies. And to me, that's very telling. When you're dealing with a case of stalking, I've read that it's very common that the person that is abusive in that situation do file things like this in order to get the attention of the person that they are obsessed with. And to me, I don't really understand it. It's beyond my comprehension. Let's put it that way. It's not really something that I would ever be involved with. The women in my life that I have contact with, I love very much. I have a lot of lesbian friends from the San Diego area. I have a lot of lesbian friends in this area. I have a lot of women that I worked for that would never say that I'm any kind of misogynistic kind of person. In fact, I prefer to work for women just because it's been a good experience for me. So I also wanted to include that no matter what happens today, Lisa was threatening to, again, on behalf of this woman that has bullied me my entire life, um, file paperwork like a restraining order or something against me. Now, I don't know why Lisa would do that unless she knew this girl, so I don't know. And I don't really care. My intent is not to have this project or this investigation be about this person. This is about electronic harassment and who is behind it in the Palm Springs area. And I, caution anyone that anybody that would seek to try to stop me from doing this would probably have some reason involving the crime. And I just wanted to let everybody know that there's a lot of questions and answers about, what this is really about. Anybody that would seek to individually say that this is all about them is, not doing the entire crime a service. And I have friends that are involved. I have a boyfriend that's involved. I have lifelong friends that are involved. I have a lot of reasons to be the person that I am. And I'm not going to let anybody stop me or intimidate me from telling the truth. And, this is my story. And nobody, Lisa, the petitioner, nobody is going to tell me that I can't tell the truth about what my story is about. And it's been a long time, about 30 years, and I never would have dreamt that it would be this way. I had this thrust upon me, and I've been, shot at and sexually assaulted, and I've been infected, I think intentionally, and I've had friends that have been too. I've had friends' homes that have been robbed. I've had my own homes robbed. And I find it offensive that anybody would take offense to, a single word like lesbian and turn it into something about them when the crime is clearly about being stalked and being about a victim of crime. So I just wanted to let everybody know that today's postings are about making this project about what it's really about, and not about, this petitioner who has been a bully to me my entire life. Bullying isn't acceptable now. It is a major crime going on in the country, and stalking is something that's going on with this crime. And I really want everybody to understand that for me, a person who doesn't really have enemies, this is a real hard thing to deal with. So I just appreciate everybody's understanding that I'm doing my best, and if I don't do this, I don't know who would. So, pray for me and pray for Christopher and pray for our families, and let's hope that law enforcement understands that I am simply trying to survive a situation with people that would see me killed. I just want to say hi to Christopher. I love you very much. I need your help, okay? And to Anthony, Jonathan, Mark, Benjamin, Martin, and all my friends, I just want to say thank you for your efforts. I really appreciate it, but we really need you to be honest and truthful so that she understands that this isn't going to continue, all right? Everybody, I am happy to have you visited today. The numbers are great. The numbers last month were fantastic on the blog, and I just want to say thank you for everybody to logging in and saying hi. All right, have a good night.